Gord, that's got to feel like a nice comeback win after last night's loss.
Yeah, we were feeling that a little bit there on the bus after the game, as you probably felt yourself. And, sometimes those can be physically deflating too. And I thought our guys really responded well, threw a little challenge at them there, and they really responded. And they played the right way. I thought we were great on pucks tonight. We held on to them. We didn't get as many shots on net as we would like to have seen, but I think puck possession-wise, we had it the majority of the time, and we played with a lot of structure.
Happy too with the lack of turnovers.
Yeah, and that's been an emphasis of ours all year is the turnovers, and we made the right plays at the blue lines when we had to, and we weren't dumping and chasing every time. We were opening up lanes for ourselves, and when they had good structure, we were putting it in, so we got it back.
Another solid game out of Christopher Gibson, even amidst all these great changes that happen in the American Hockey League at the goaltending position. Tell us about the backup, how that all happened, and how Antoine ended up with the Leafs.
Well, one of the goalies with the Leafs was not feeling up to par today, so we found out just right when I got to the rink, basically there this morning. So. Ended up getting a goaltender, Nick Dawes from Ryerson, came in and helped us out, and Antoine Bibeau is going up to be the backup for the Leafs tonight.
And then Christopher Gibson has an excellent performance this afternoon. He's just been great all year for you guys. What did he bring this afternoon that you saw?
Not only just stopping the puck, but the plays that he made with the puck as far as on our breakouts. And we got a lot of clean breakouts just because he was getting back to pucks quickly and setting it for our D. And the less time you can spend in your zone, that's the key. But when we did break down, he made some real big saves for us. I don't know what the total was as far as shots, but I would say probably, they had just under half of their shots were on the power play, and he did a great job with our PK.
Victor Love, you look at the play he set up today, you could tell that was a slap pass. Has he got a little bit more of an offensive side to his game than maybe some thought?
Yeah, I think he does, and I think we've probably put him in those areas a little bit more with our team. I think he's always been sort of categorized as a defensive defenseman, and that's going to have to be the staple of his game, is to be a solid defensive type defenseman and be physical. But he does add those elements of offense too, and have that kind of vision. That shows a lot of poise.
What have you seen the biggest difference from the start of the season till now with him?
Well, it was funny. It seemed like he was going to be an offensive juggernaut for us there early on. He scored some goals there in the overtime, and was a big part of our overtime success early, and kind of steadied things a little bit. But I think his puck plays are getting better. He struggled a little bit earlier on the year with pressure and had some turnovers down below our goal line and in our zone, but he's definitely getting better managing the puck and making the right decisions. He's got such good skating speed that he can skate it out of trouble a lot of the time, but there's also times when you gotta make a pass to get the puck out of the zone. I think he's made better decisions that way.
William Nylander, he's played 7 games now. Had the goal and the assist today, but would you maybe like to see more shots on net from him, or are you okay with where that's at right now?
And that goes with our group, our whole group, not just William, but he's a guy that I think he's always had that pass first mentality, and he's getting it, starting to shoot a little bit more, playing with Connor Brown and Ryan Rupert, those guys seem like they're pass first guys too. So we got to get one of the three of them shooting.
You get a line like that together, all rookies. Pretty impressed with what you see overall.
Yeah, I think sometimes, and part of why we put Brownie and Rupert together was I think they both had times where they're deferring to older guys and moving it to them or letting them carry the puck, and maybe there's a little more of a comfort level with the two of them for sure, but the three of them now that they can hold on to pucks a little bit more and read off each other, and it seems like they have good chemistry so far.
Just one final question. I know there was no time to get Sparks up today, but is that something you guys might be doing, is bringing him back up, or is it based on what timeline is involved up top?
Yeah, it all depends on what goes on with the Leafs, and I don't think it's anything that's going to be long term with the Leafs as far as Beebs being up. We'll see, but for now, I think it's just a short term fix.